Welcome, folks. 10 minutes to go to the LSA Season 7 live draw for teams and cars. Join us in 10 minutes. Enjoy the cool electric music in the meantime.
Red Bull gives you wings.
That was unfortunate and shouldn't have happened. Sorry, folks. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and disco.
Team draw. I'm really excited for this season. I think it's going to be a good one, and I hope you guys are excited as well. So let's just a few announcements. First of all, welcome to all the new drivers. If it's your first season in LSA or if it's your first season in a while in LSA, a big welcome from our side. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the racing with us this season. First of all, I want to announce the calendar. So this is something you guys have been waiting for quite a while. So Jerry, if you can pop the calendar up for us there, please.
Here we go. There's the calendar up and running.
There we go.
Tier 1.
Starting off at Bahrain, then Saudi, then Australia, then a mystery track. So for those of you who are new, everyone will load into the lobby. And just before we ready up, there will be a draw for the mystery track. All 3 tiers will probably get different tracks. So it's not necessarily the case that tier 1, 2, and 3 will have the same track. And then something new for this season, or let's do the old first. So we are again going to have the sprints. So Austria, Britain, and Qatar are going to be the 3 sprint races. What happens with a sprint race is we don't have qualifying, so we go straight into a sprint. The grid is determined by reverse championship order, and then the results of the sprint are then used to set the grid for the actual race. And then something new for this season is we are going to have a race which is a mandatory 2-stop. And the track for that is going to be Spain. So I will announce it in the week that we race at Spain just to remind everyone. But basically, that race is going to be a mandatory 2-stop. You're not allowed to do 1 pit stop. You're not allowed to do 0 pit stops in the case of a wet race. So even if it's a wet race, you still need to stop at least twice. Obviously, you can stop more if you wanted to, if there's safety cars or whatever, but a minimum of 2 pit stops for the Spanish Grand Prix this season. Right, guys, so that is the calendar. I will announce that tomorrow morning. I'll post it in Discord for all the tiers. So I do have a graphic for all tiers, and I'll post it tomorrow morning. So we're going to start off with the tier 1 draw. Just a few notes quickly before we start. The champions from the previous season do get to choose their cars. Now, from the possible 9 champions, we only had 6 because the driver champion in each tier also won the constructors champion, or the constructors title. So we only had 6 different champions, and of those 6, only 3 of them are racing this season, and those are Cheddar, Momonga, and TC Drum, and all of them are in tier 1. So tier 2 and 3 is going to be like a fully randomized draw. So how it's going to work is we are first going to get Cheddar's teammate from the Group B list, and they're going to be paired together in the Red Bull because Cheddar chose the Red Bull. And then secondly, let's do that first, and then if something happens that needs to happen, I'll explain it as we go. So, Jerry, have you already removed Cheddar from this Group A1A?
I just removed him right now, so we are ready to spin when you are.
Apologies. Yeah, we can spin the Group B one. Cool. Let's see who Cheddar's teammate is for the season. It's gonna be Blade Brian. There we go. So Blade Brian and Cheddar are in the Red Bull. So we can just go to the cars and just hide the Red Bull as well, while we remember to do that. Okay. So secondly, what's going to happen now is because Momonga won the Tier 1 Constructors title, he chose Ferrari. So we're going to spin from Group A to see who is Momonga's teammate for the season to pair him in the Ferrari. I think it's going to be Frikkie. That's my personal feeling. Oh, it's not. I was only one away. So it's going to be Trey. So Trey and Momonga are in the Ferrari. And then, so we can just hide the Ferrari, thank you. And then, thirdly, TC Drum chose the McLaren. So we're going to, once again, draw a name from the Group A list to see who TC Drum's teammate is, and they're going to be together in the McLaren. So I'm hoping this is me. Oh! Stop. Yes! Yes!
Well done.
This wheel still loves me. I'm still worthy. Okay. TC Drum, thank you very much. Let me just quickly say that. France and TC Drum in the McLaren. Cool. So from here on out, guys, it's just going to be a normal draw. Group A, Group B, and then the car. So take it away, Jerry. Thank you. So next up, Big T, Baby Boy. It's going to be Baby Boy. Right, Baby Boy is your Group A driver. And he's going to be paired up with, let's go Lamb Royal. I think it's going to be, oh no, Lamb Royal is in Group A. This is going to be OA Glitch. So Baby Boy and OA Glitch, you are teammates for the season. And let's go Alpine. I think they're going to be in the Alpine. Just for all the new guys, I'm notoriously bad at this. As you can see. I don't often guess them correct, so if I make a guess, it's probably not going to be that. So, Baby Boy and Glitch in the kick. Right, next up, Group A. This time it's, just about Big T. The Big T, I'm going to see who your teammate is for the season. Probably going to be maybe Spikes. No. Not even close this time. Skylar Sims. Okay, Big T and Skylar Sims. Ironland says, drops mic. I'm so glad you mentioned that. You probably gave me some good luck for this draw, so I'll take it. Big T and Skylar Sims are going to be in the Alpine. Right, next up. That's halfway into the draw, guys. So, second half of the draw, we've got Conboy. Conboy will be paired with, let's go Triple M. Let's see if Conboy and Triple M are going to be teammates. Ah, I was actually pretty close this time. So it's going to be Conboy and James. New driver this season, James. So welcome to you. And they are going to be in in the horse. Nice. Conboy and James in the horse. Next up, maybe Elo. I feel like Elo is oh no. Fricky. Have I even got one? I don't think I've got one prediction right so far.
Except your own.
Well, that was more like a hopeful please be McLaren. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Fricky is paired with Whistler. So frickin' Whistler. None of them can be in the same car as last season. Oh no, they can actually if they get visa. Is there a car missing there?
No, but we do seem to have an extra person, so that's in the Williams.
So Williams is going to be Fricky and Whistler.
Because I've got 3 people left in Group A.
Did you remove TC Drum and Momonga from Group B?
Momonga didn't get removed. That is the problem.
Momonga wants 2 seats.
Right, on to the last 3.
And Momonga wants
From
to
each
ensure his title again. Right, this time let's go with Lamb Royal. Let's see if it's going to be him. I feel like that one was a bit like teased because I guessed after you spun, but I'll take it. So Lamb Royal, he is paired up with, is that Nick Astley? Yes. Lamb Royal is new-ish. He did a few races with us at the end of last season. Nick Astley, new driver. So kind of like a new pairing, the two of them. And they look like they're going to get Aston. There we go. Can I just say before you spin the next one, this is a really strong lineup. Obviously, Lamb has done a few races with us last season, and he's had incredible pace. And when Nick joined the league, I did a few 5-lappers with him, and he is also really quick. So that's going to be a really interesting lineup between the two of them.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's going to be interesting from the commentary perspective as well. It's a very, very strong lineup in Tier 1 this season.
100%, 100%. Cool. Next up, Elo or Midas. And it's going to be Midas. Midas is going to get spikes, I feel like. I feel like Midas and spikes are going to be... Nope.
So everything that you say, we're just going to go opposite to it.
I mean, even with a 50% chance, I still don't get it. So Midas and Triple, that's also a really strong lineup. I think Triple was in the top 10 in the Group A last season. And they are going to get Mercedes. And so Elo is going to get the visa again. I think he started last season in the visa along with Spikes. So Elo and Spikes in the Visa. Cool, guys. So that is the tier 1 draw done and dusted. And while I have your attention before all the tier 1 guys decide, oh, they've had enough of the stream, let me just quickly say how this works. So drivers are allowed to swap teams, i.e. the cars. Drivers are not allowed to swap teammates. And the only way the swap is allowed if is all 4 drivers from both teams agree to the swap. So let's, for example, say Cheddar and Brian. Okay, well, that's a bad example because Cheddar chose the Red Bull. Let's say Lamb Royal and Nick Astley in the Aston Martin. They want to swap with Baby Boy and Glitch in the Kick. Then all 4 of them have to agree to the swap. And if all 4 agree, then the swap is allowed. Driver swaps are allowed until Sunday. So Sunday will be the deadline. Starting on Monday, the teams are locked in for the rest of the season and drivers are not allowed to swap teams. So just for clarity on that. And then I just want to check on my notes. No, that's all I wanted to say about that. Cool. So let's go on. Let me just quickly read out the just a summary of the tier 1 lineups. So you've got Cheddar and Brian in the Red Bull. Then you've got Trey and Momonga in the Ferrari. Midas and Triple in the Mercedes. Myself and TC Drum in the McLaren. Elo and Spikes in the Visa RB. Lamb Royal and Nick Astley in the Aston. That's quite a tongue twister. And then Baby Boy and Glitch in the Kick. Big T and Skylar Sims in the Alpine. Conboy and James in the Haas. And then Fricky and Whistler in the Williams.
I'm actually hoping for a Ferrari seat or a Mercedes. I'm not actually going to hope for an Aston this time around.
Oh, you're switching.
So I would be happy with a Ferrari, a Merc, or a McLaren. Let's see what happens tonight. So don't predict that for me, huh?
Okay, I'll predict the Aston for you when we get to your name.
Awesome.
Just by the way, guys, Jerry paid me 500 rand to rig this vote in his favor.
and a KFC Streetwise.
And a KFC Streetwise. How can I forget? My wife needs to eat. All right, guys, let's get the T2 ball rolling. First up, we do have Boneless Rido. So off the bat, one of our previous tier 1 drivers. And just to say, guys, because of how close all of the signups were, I think there's 4 or 5, maybe even 6 tier 1 drivers from last season that has moved down to tier 2. So that's just shows how incredibly competitive everything is. But okay, second draw, Group B. We've got Boneless, and we've got his teammate is going to be, is it David's or Moose? Going to be close. Just about David's. So Boneless and David's. Rhaegar says cheats in the chat. You've got to make sure you can afford stuff, eh? That's how it works. Boneless and it's going to be the horse. There we go. Who is it? Boneless and? I forgot now. Trying to type it into my Excel here. David's. There we go. Boneless and David's.
Yeah, sorry, that was David's.
Cool. Second one.
Okay.
Let's see if we can grab Boatsy nice and quick into the straw. Oh no. Close. We've got Boomrucker as the second. Boatsy says, there goes his car. He wanted the horse. Man. Too bad.
Sorry, Boatsy.
Too bad.
Review IT says, what does boomroker mean? It means it's a person that smokes trees.
Yeah, that is the literal translation.
We'll leave it at that.
100%. Just before you spin this one, I see in the chat, Moritz is asking, can you explain the reserve driver setup? So how it works is there is a poll at the start of each week where drivers check in for the race, and the reserves are just allocated first come, first serve. So the reserves who vote first, if there are any open seats, will be placed in those cars for that week. So if 2 full-time drivers can't race, then the first 2 reserves who voted to participate will be placed in those cars for that week.
So
Cool. I hope
always
that
be
makes
ready
sense.
at 7 o'clock on a Monday morning to be the first in line on the reserve seat.
8 o'clock. Yeah. So the polls
Sorry,
open
8
at
o'clock.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 on a Monday morning, and then the reserves fight it out for for supremacy.
We're ready to continue.
Yeah, we can carry on. The first one was Boomrocker, so we'll see who his teammate is going to be. Boomrocker and Pantry Star. Pantry Star, first season in LSA. Welcome to you. Good to have you here. And let's go Red Bull. Let's see if they get the Red Bull this time. I'm just like 1 or 2 out the whole time. It's going to be Aston. Aston.
At least it means I'm not getting the Aston. Yeah.
Nice. But it could still be worse. You could still get something that you don't want. But let's not jinx it. Let's carry on with the draw. Right, next up it is gonna be Wreckage. Interesting trivia, or a good to know about Wreckage. He loves a good old pit entry. So if you ever see him on the streets, ask him about it. He has a lot of stories to tell about pit entries. So Wreckage and Cav Panday, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Your first season in LSA, so welcome to you as well. And they are in the there they get your first team.
Of course they do. I'm probably going to get the Visa Cash App Red Bull again.
I'll hope the next guys take that one off your hands then. Boomrocker aka Lance Stroll. Okay, next up we have got, is it gonna be Martin? I think so.
Hey, yep. I hope Martin and myself, the 2 toppies, can be on a team together. Come on, let's see what happens over here.
Let's see what happens.
Come on, Daddy Jerry.
Let's go for Daddy Jerry. Let's see. It's on the other side of the world, it seems. So Martin and Moose, the 2 M's. Let's see if they get a car that starts with an M as well. Let's go for Mercedes. That's going to be quite interesting. Nah. Not even close. There they go. They take the Visa. So Martin and Moose are in the Visa.
Luckily they removed that one. I hate the sound of the Cash App.
I just don't like the cars with the the lawn. I mean, not the lawnmower, the Ferrari engines. They sound terrible. Right, next up, and then we are halfway into the tier 2 draw. So it's going to be Siphon, driver who was in tier 2 actually, and then last season he was in the F123 tier. So back in tier 2, if I remember correctly, I think that is the case. Siphon and looks like Osman. Yep. Siphon and Osman. Let's go Williams for them. I think they're going to do Williams. Nope. Red Bull.
Nice. Well done.
Right, that's halfway into the tier 2 draw. Let's keep going.
Boats. I can
this
see.
time we've got Boatsy. There we go. Boatsy being paired with LSA Berry. Berry also a former tier 1 driver.
See Turtle saying in the chat there, he wants a Ferrari there. Right, I'm going to say Alpine.
We've got Boatsy and Berry and Jerry is. Oh, how does that work? My goodness.
Now they're going to call hacks. I can see it.
Jerry just showing me how predictions are done. Jerry
ready
would
to
have been
continue?
in. Yeah, you would have been in tier 1 of the prediction team. I'm in tier 7.
Barry saying to Turtle, Ferrari is minor. Right.
Okay, next we've got Snotkop.
Leaded Sky saying hacks. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Right, and who is going to be the teammate of that one?
So Snotkop and looks like Crusher Zachary.
And let's say they get the Merc.
I was going to say McLaren, so let's see.
Hey, you got one.
Hey, I actually got one. Nice. So that is Snotkop and Crusher Zachary, right? Snotkop and Crusher in the. They were in the McLaren, eh?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Next up, I actually think Top Gun is one of the older drivers in the league. So if the two of you get paired up, then it's really the toppy team.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a mean team. That
so Top Gun,
Destroyer.
which one do you want? Which one do you want? Call it in the
Yeah.
chats there.
Destroyer, he is going to be paired with. Oh, it looks like it's going to be you, eh?
Hey,
There we go.
what are we gonna get?
Destroyer and Jerry.
Come on, Mercedes.
I'm going to say Williams. Let's mix it up.
Go,
It
go,
works.
go, no.
It works when we go against each other. Then the wheel goes in my favor.
Sorry, Destroyer, we're in Williams's.
Right, the last two. We've got Top Gun and Daifan left. Both of these are actually tier 1 last season. So saving some of the quickest for last. We've got Daifan.
Divan.
Divan. We will put my English accent out. Divan. Divan and Rhaegar. Rhaegar says, I don't want the kick again.
Okay, I'm going to give you the Merc. Okay, I'm going to give you the Merc. Here we go.
I'll say kick, and then hopefully it doesn't go on the kick. There we go.
Oh, just snuck in there for you, Rhaegar. Happy days. So that just leaves Top Gun and DJ Benna SA
Yes.
in the
there we
kick
go.
salver.
Right, guys, that is tier 2 done and dusted. Rhaegar says, Merc, please, your wishes have come to fruition. And so let's quickly do a recap of the tier 2 lineup. So we've got Siphon and Osman in the Red Bull. We've got Wreckage and Cav Panday in the Ferrari. Then we've got Divan and Rhaegar in the Mercedes. We've got Snotkop and Crusher Zachary in the McLaren. We've got Martin and Moose in the Visa. We've got Boomrocker and Pantry Star in the Aston. Top Gun and DJ Benna BSA in the Kick. Brabotsi and LSR Berry in the Alpine. We've got Boneless and Davids in the Haas. And then Destroyer and Opajeri in the Williams.
Hey.
Right. I think I got all of them right, guys. Just let me know. But I think I've been noting them down correctly.
Boatsy saying, do I get a mechanic to stop the oil leaks with my Alpine?
Yes. As long as you don't reverse on the track. The mechanics leave when you reverse on track.
Right. Are you ready for tier 3?
Yes.
And
So the last
Where
Last
we
year.
go?
Here we go.
Reezy. Or does it go to Ricky? Oh,
Oh, there
Reezy
we go.
just snuck
Yeah,
in
I
there.
looked at Reezy. Right, so first up in tier 3, Reezy. And his teammate is going to be
VDK.
TVDK 96.
I'm going to say a Ferrari for this lot.
I was actually also thinking Ferrari.
No, we suck at this. Franz, you still there? Oh, we have lost Franz. Hello there. Franz? Sorry folks, just bear with us. I just need to wait until I get Franz back on the line over here. Just trying to figure out if I drop him off the call maybe and bring him
There
back
we go.
on.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Franz is back with us, folks. Okay, we can continue.
Apologies. Not sure what happened there.
It was
Um,
it was probably an LP, no? That got in the mix.
and TVDK?
Right. So that was they got the Kicksauber. No, they got the
It'll be the one that's hidden.
yeah. But which one? We've only done the one car so far.
The
Correct.
Visa, yeah. So
Yeah,
they're going to
the
be in
Visa
Visa.
RB. Great stuff. Sorry. Okay. Great stuff. Ready for the next?
Right, yeah, let's keep going. Apologies for that, guys. Classic South African service provider.
Potesy saying dial-up internet. Yeah, that's it. Sticky Nicky.
Exactly. Sticky Nicky. Lekker my maat. First time as a full-time driver in LSA, if I'm not mistaken. And you are paired with, looks like it's going to be Awakes. Yeah, boy.
I'm going to say Red Bull.
Let's go McLaren. Oh, you're closer.
Williams.
So Sticky Nicky and Awakes. There we go.
Right.
Okay, next lady for a shave.
Hitesh.
Hitesh.
And he gets paired with
Disguised Bear. There we go. Hitesh and Disguised Bear. Let's go Aston.
I'm going to go Haas. Flew straight past us like a good Red Bull should.
And the Red Bull. Okay, next up we have
Get in there.
Getting Their Souls. Right, so Souls also your first season as a full-time driver in LSA, as far as I can remember.
Turtle still screaming for his Ferrari. Hitesh saying, unlucky warrior. SVDK 69.
SVDK, right. We've got Souls and SVDK.
I'm going to say it's not an Alpine.
That increases the odds in your favor.
Let's go reverse psychology.
Oh, now it decides to go Aston. The wheel is a spin late.
Reno saying Wi-Fi voucher was klaar.
Hey,
oops. I've just spun. I've just
There we
spun
go.
the next car, but sorry, I need to just.
Just say, that's fine.
I'm
Just say
going to
close.
hide it and I'm going to unhide it. So, sorry, that was
If you
me clicking in the wrong place. Sorry, folks. Let's go back
Fine.
over there again. Right, on to the
Cool.
next one. See, this is when you guys distract me in the chat over there. Then I go and click on the wrong place. Trev, bah!
Banjo
Like a-
stars is KFC drive-through Wi-Fi. Yeah.
So it's old Vrpa's cousin Trevpa.
Peppa.
I'm
Lekker.
going to say he gets Warrior.
Let it
Let's
sky.
see.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, we'll split
it
the
gonna be
difference with
between?
Mad Dog.
nice. Nice. Okay, Trevpa and Mad Dog. Will they get the Ferrari? I wonder if Mad Dog will be in the Ferrari again. Oh, no.
McLaren, baby.
Darren.
Wasn't Mad Dog in the McLaren the last season? I'm almost sure he was.
No, he was Ferrari with Warrior.
That's right, okay. Right, halfway there.
Next up, we have got... Oh, this time it's going to be Raki. With the first half of his telephone number. Just kidding. Raki gets Wild Reality as a teammate.
Nice. And they're going to get the Ferrari.
I think Haas. I think they're going to get the Haas. Ooh. It's the other Ferrari engine.
Kick Saba.
Okay.
Right,
Up
now,
next.
Turtle.
Turtle, that Ferrari is still waiting for you. Depends if those sandbags of yours had any money in them. Sia Gina, I'm assuming is how you pronounce that. Sia Gina. I'm gonna go with that.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. First time in LSA, so welcome to you as well.
I'm going to say Achilles.
I was also gonna say Achilles, so let's see if we are correct.
Other side of the coin, let it sky.
There we go.
I'm going to go Haas on this one.
I'm gonna go Mercedes. Oh, it's
splits the difference.
us
Oh,
again.
Turtle is going to be the Murin. There goes your Ferrari, Turtle. Sorry.
and Warrior as well.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, boys.
So Sia and Leaded go in the Ferrari. Last three left. We've got...
Now Turtle
Ooh.
comes up.
I can't actually see. It's going to be Turtle, eh? Yeah, it
Yep.
looks like it's closer to Turtle than Roymere. So we've got Turtle.
I'm going to say Warrior is going to be with him.
That's a good shout.
Dunoni. Okay.
Achilles. Does a turtle have an Achilles? That's quite an interesting... quite an interesting question
Something to
pose, eh?
ponder. Hit us up in the comment sections if turtles have Achilles tendons.
This will be quite interesting if he gets a horse, because then it's like the turtle and the
The rabbit. Yeah. Come on, horse.
go, 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 go.
Go.
Oh,
There
so
he
cute.
is.
Damn it.
Oh, these things never want to go and play fun with us.
Oh man,
So
Could
that
have
was
had
the
such a-
Alpine.
could have been such a good story.
Right, and for the last two draw, well, the
What?
last two seats.
Yeah, Ortron MSG and Roymere. It's going to be Ortron.
Ortron Michael Schumacher. Everyone was talking the other day about MSC, if it was the cruise ships and this and that and the other. I'm saying it's Michael Schumacher because that was his three-letter
Yes.
trademark. So, Ortron, who do you go with? I'm going to go back with old Warrior again. No.
Theodric. There we go. So Ortron and Theodric.
And what do you guys get?
Mercedes.
Nope, the horse. Nice.
Right.
So that
And
leaves
then we've got-
Roymir
and Warrior.
and Warrior in the Mercedes.
There we go. Fantastic. I'm gonna actually send this in the. I'm actually gonna send this in the chat. This is quite funny. If you guys want to have a look in Discord, just give my phone a moment. This actually legit just popped up on my phone while we were just finishing up the draw. This phone is so slow. Right, I'm just gonna post this in the general so you guys can have a look. This is quite funny. This is not the reason why I dropped off the stream now, but it is quite the story. Your airtime
Let's
balance
just-
is low.
I'm just going to put that up on the.
Oh yeah, you're welcome to. There
I'm
we
going
go.
to put that
There we
up
go.
over here for everyone
That
to
is
see.
what I just saw on my phone. But anyway, right, guys. So that concludes the season 7 car and team draw. As I said earlier, if you do want to swap cars, you're not allowed to swap teammates. If you want to swap cars, all 4 of the drivers at question have to agree to the swap, and then once that's done, just send me the screenshots of the guys agreeing to it, and we'll swap your teams. But for now, that is your draw. So let me just quickly run through tier 3 again. So we've got Hitesh and Disguise Bear in the Red Bull. We've got Sia Gina and Let It Sky in the Ferrari. We've got Roymir and Warrior in the Mercedes. Trevpa and Mad Dog in the McLaren. Reezy and TVDK in the Visa RB. Then we've got Getting Their Souls and SVDK in the Aston. Raki and Wild Reality in the Kick. Turtle and Achilles in the Alpine. Ortron and Theodric in the Haas. And then Sticky Nicky and Awakes in the Williams. That's it, guys. That's a wrap. Jerry, thank you so much for keeping me company and for doing all the technical stuff on your side. I appreciate it.
Absolute pleasure. Thank
And
you
then,
very much.
On to next week for the start of the season.
Excellent. And
Right.
have a lovely weekend and start practicing.
There we go. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everyone. Have a good one.